Hey, Salty here, and welcome to another Money Brew. Today's deck is a request from Harold Thomas, where he asked me. He gave me this deck list, which was made by a RayDimir, if I'm pronouncing his username correctly, and he said he wanted me to fix it, but I don't see anything wrong with it, or at least improve on it. It seems like an okay deck. Apparently, in the Warcry link, it says he got the Diamond 3 to Master with this. I could somewhat believe it at the time. It looks like it's just an aggro feln deck, where you play a bunch of cheap units and have a lot of Nightfall, and have this on your flyers. Try to get him down real quickly. And I also find it interesting how he only has one Prime sigil and one Shadow sigil in the deck, and he mainly has banners, insignias, some crests, and have the emblems here. And he also does the one market spell, or yeah, one cost market for Condemned. It's like, it's an interesting deck and all, and I tried improving it in many ways. And also another restriction Harold gave me was that I can only use legendaries from. I can only use legendaries from adventures, and it turns out, in adventure/campaigns. Felns don't even have any legendary cards to use, and the legendaries that were in those sets didn't really seem like I could improve much of this deck at all. So I'm like, we'll leave the legendaries out. And when I was playing around and thinking of ideas, I decided to use I don't remember the name of the card. What's her name? What's his name? This one, Mother of Skies. And I'm thinking, then I was like, yeah, this can work because this can spawn a bunch of flying units fast, and you already have cards like Twilight Raptor in there. And then I started playing around with other cards, and then pretty much the deck wasn't even the same deck. I made this deck in the end, which is something totally different. Which it's more like a Winnie deck, where you pretty much use play a bunch of cheap flyer units through either using Mother of Skies or where is it? Unkindness here, and then you just try to go to the face. And when I was like thinking about, like, this is a curse, and you have this card here, where when you play a curse, your units get +1 attack. So let's say you already have a bunch of flyers out thanks to Mother of Skies, and then you play this card. You give your current flyers +1 attack, and also it summons a multicolored raven, right? So that means when that plays out, Mother of Skies will even play more cloud snake hatchlings, so it makes more flyers in the end. And I was just trying to think what other multi-class unit or multicolored units I can use, and I'm like, there wasn't that many to choose besides this, but I'm like, you know what? Let's do Skywalk and Forester, because when I play a curse, which would either be this, or this, it'll at least give him +2 attack, right? And if he's also on the field, he'll get 1 more attack on all the other flyers. Yeah, I still went with the 1 cost market in the end, but I changed it around where I have, like, I don't know, some more stuns, a curse, Spitful Strike, and the 2 negate spells. And I actually add more prime singles in it. And I also added these cable standards so I can give 2 of my units +2 attack if I'm lucky enough. And I kept in the rapid shots. I added more backlash. I think he only had 2, or did I have 2 original? I can't remember. So yeah, I had a lot of fun with this deck. It went better than I thought it was, but I'm not sure if I can get the master with it. I'm not sure about that. So anyways, that's all I have to say about the deck. So if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel, or if you want to see me when I stream, follow me on Twitch. And if you want to help support the channel, check my Patreon out, because the next 4 people who sign up for the $1 or the $3 tier will automatically be upgraded to $5 tier rewards. I understand not a lot of people can afford it with the situation nowadays going on, and I understand. I bet a lot of you do want to support me through Patreon, but that's fine. It's understandable, but I'm just letting you guys know anyways. So enough of that. Let's get off the clip, shall we? And I kind of felt like Ice Bolt was a little too... What's the word? Might help the enemy player a little too much if I'm not careful.
The skies belong to the clans.
No witnesses. Halt!
I was thinking of the other one that gives all my units +2. Huh.
No witnesses.
Oh, sorry, I was halfly reading your message. Is what's what are Storm again? Is that a 1-cost card? Oh fuck, I should have done that one. But it still made it night, so... Oh, I have that in because I don't know, just to maybe save a unit. And fuck this guy.
Track it down.
This wasn't a bad attempt for his first try. But I think he's too walled up by now, and I'm not getting anything decent, so... And the silence really fucked me over. Okay.
The skies belong to the clans.
That's a shame. Oh, 5? Ooh, I probably just better take that out of the deck in general then. But since my deck's fairly cheap, I don't really need that much power.
This night will be your last. Hesitation.
kept 2 mana. I got the 5 pretty quickly there, so maybe I'll keep that in the deck. Okay. This is I want to keep this, but then I could play that and then maybe take a chance. Yeah, we're doing it. Maybe I should have put a favor in this deck, or seek.
Forged.
The skies belong to the clans.
He's probably gonna sacrifice this with that unit and play a weapon.
Forged.
The skies belong to the clans.
It's a weapon heavy deck, so he probably should run out of units eventually.
Strong plates. Strong.
Gotta have to run out of units eventually. You might use that to grab a unit, but I don't want to negate that if I have to. Doing fine, I'm just doing a request for someone right now. wonder if he had that or he grabbed that with the other card. I hate that card. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Hmm.
Hesitation. Hesitation.
Don't think this will be enough. Oh! It was enough! Okay. Come on, diamond. No diamond. No. Not a bad hand, but we need... Not a bad hand again, but we need... Forget it. Lost him at once already. He's gonna have his silence and everything.
Me and I bite back.
Lovely.
A spicy. I adapt.
He's gonna have enough to give it Aegis or something, watch. Okie dokie. Yeah, I didn't have the hand I wanted. Did not have the hand I want. I'm not even gonna bother. He can have the win. That was a bad hand. It was, sadly. I concede because I had a handful of power and you already had all your bullshit out, so that's why I conceded. Not much I can do there.
A spicy
Now at the control deck, lovely.
The skies belong to the clans.
Well, he didn't wiped it. It would have been such a cool. Whatever. Don't know what else he can grab, but I should probably just go all in. 4 damage. It's not going to be 10, but maybe if I draw another one by luck. Nightfall might help. That's just... And it does help. Thank goodness. Why? Wait, were you the last guy I faced? Were you KingDamien?
No witnesses.
So that's what he has for. Wonder why he didn't just do that sooner. Looks like we're fighting against another control feln deck. 2 life. I don't think I'm gonna win this because it's too slow. I didn't get the main combo I wanted. He just wiped it out off my little birds. And he has that out. I can't win. My deck wasn't fast enough there. That wasn't a bad hand, but I don't... Okay, do that, blue. That. I could have played that, but I want to try to wait for 3 power. That's fine. I know what fast spell he has. Ugh. I was waiting for this. It's funny how that turned out, though. Still not drawing any power, but I did bloody vow one of my powers, so... At least I made him forced to use a Void Bound spell.
I'll brave the elements.
Of course he has that. He's playing a pussy control deck.
The skies belong to the clans.
Okay, I was gonna play them both, but he might have a negate, so I'd rather not take that chance. Or kill everything. I don't have Seek Power in this deck. It's supposed to be a small deck.
Something gets you. The skies open.
He might have stop incoming attackers, so I'd rather not do that, actually. So obviously he has a white plant or something, but...
Special delivery. A spicy.
Of course you have one of those. We don't play a unit next turn. Of course you have that. Wait, don't I still win? Because he didn't play any units? Yeah, I still win! Oh. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the last clip. This is too stressful to play. Oh. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, that's it. Well, that's the end of this video. If you want to see more in the future, why not subscribe to my channel? But in the meantime, why don't you check out these playlists? And I want to thank my patrons whose donations, big or small, really help support my channel. Anyways, hope to see you in the next video.